Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we're talking about the burn, the bounce, and the borderline cult vibes of early 2000s fitness culture. That's right, we're diving into the kale-chugging, Lululemon stretching, beachbody screaming world of millennial workout fads. From P90X bros grunting in their garages to Zumba moms shaking it like Shakira in PTA-approved leggings, this was more than a quest for health. It was a lifestyle. And let's not forget the juice cleanses, waist trainers, and yoga influencers. Millennials didn't just choose gains, they chased aesthetic enlightenment, one overpriced smoothie at a time. Speaking of trying really hard, sweating profusely, and occasionally crying during cardio, let's pass it over to our hosts. Here they are, Gina and Kyle. You guys distracted me so much on that open. It looked like you were jerking something off.
That's because she was doing shake weight. I was doing the shake weight.
Oh my God. I caught it in my periph and I'm like, what in the world is she doing?
Do you remember Sheehan gifted me one?
Jesus.
Yes, you had one. In your
Sheehan
dorm.
gifted it to me.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
loved it.
Shake weight.
You had it up until we moved.
It also came up in a recent Housewives episode. They were like, what is this? And they all started shaking them. I'm like, what do you mean, what is this? It's a shake weight. Don't ask such a stupid question.
Right.
I actually forgot about the shake weight. I also didn't do like cleanses and stuff. I just did straight up workouts. There's plenty to go around. So I think we should stay focused.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Lulu was later. Like I wasn't wearing Lulu to do Insanity. I was wearing like
No, we were wearing
butchy,
like our gym issued
literally
shorts and t-shirt.
F&M established whatever year shirt.
With the pre-wrap in our hair.
Yeah, pre-wrap. And do you remember my red, I forget. They were shorts. I wore them all the time. And there was one picture where I looked so skinny in them. The picture. It's on the chair.
Yep, and Jen is in it.
Yes, it's amazing.
Jen Freshman, who hated
Honestly,
that.
I forgot what we were doing. We're doing fads. So back to my point, we're going to stick to the course.
Yeah, I think
I'm going to stay in
the
my
right
lane.
answer.
But before we get into it, what made you feel old this week?
Oh, okay. So my feel old this week is like...
You're not even looking at your notes. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, because I just refreshed my memory and it's topical.
Okay.
And it happened to me, so I actually thought I was going to forget it because I was laying in bed with my eyes closed listening to this show. And I was like, oh, I'm going to fucking forget this. And I remembered it.
I'm so proud
of myself.
Knew you.
So I was too tired to open
even
my
with
eyes
your
and write
like
it down.
fucked up pregnancy brain.
I know.
That's really impressive.
And it's because I decided after, have you seen the Dawson's Creek like little reunion and James Vanderbeek's very unwell?
So sad looking.
I know. It's like heartbreaking.
Is he gonna die?
I don't know.
I think it was like stage 4
What's the
or something.
prognosis?
It wasn't good.
But then he called out because he has a flu?
Yeah, he had like a stomach virus.
Okay, but I guess when you're going through treatment, your immune
and
system
you have no
is
immune
so
system.
low.
Yeah, and you're just
poor
ill.
guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
where are you taking
it? It
this?
inspired me
okay.
to start rewatching Dawson's Creek.
Do you know I never watched it?
It's so good.
I wasn't allowed at one point, and then by the time I was like kind of like Game of Thrones.
I wasn't
I'm not
allowed
doing this.
either. And then because I think it ended when we were like early high school.
Okay.
I just started it when I was allowed. So I jumped in, and then when I was older and it was like streamable and all that stuff, I caught up on the beginning. So I had never seen the beginning. I just dove in because I was like, oh, it's going to end. Like I'll watch the last 3 seasons. My mom's letting me now watch this.
Which is so crazy.
Which is so insane.
I always think of the 10 things I hate about you quote where he's like, all those Dawson's kids sleeping in each other's beds. And I'm like, this is why we can't watch it.
Yes, exactly. And there was arbitrary rules. So anyway, so I just dove in and watched the end. So I remember in high school coming to school and talking about this finale. But anyway, so I started rewatching it, and there's a myriad things that will make you feel old watching this show because it was literally the mid-90s. But one of like the main plot points and where so many scenes happen is the boys, Dawson and Pacey, work in a video store.
No way.
And so like they just like sit and they like watch the movies and they have the vest on and they're like, be kind, rewind. And like, but so many scenes happen at their job, and it's just like, whoa, that's like really over.
Honestly though, what when you're growing up are the jobs these days?
That's what I'm saying. It's like you could work at the video store, and they were like also part-time. But yeah, that's what I mean. What would that equivalent be now that you can just go after school
like
and work there? Right.
Like, where are you working?
Is it all like fast food oriented or
like
restaurant oriented?
I can't even think of a candy store.
But like the video store used to be, I mean, shout out to Kendra Santoro, who I used to work with. She, during the Blockbuster episode, was giving us all the tea on like actually having worked at a Blockbuster.
I remember.
And so like that was a common job.
What was your job when you were young? Did you have one?
I don't think I had one.
I think I worked in a pastry place for like one day. I think I said this before. And then when I had to like,
I never knew that.
It was when I lived in Brooklyn and I had just moved there. I think I was like 15 or 16. So I had just got like my working
before
papers.
The golf course?
Yeah. And I was working for one day and literally couldn't do the thing where you like put the rope basically around.
And they do it so fast.
They do it so fast and then you have to rip it and it was hurting my finger so much. I literally just never came back after training. I just evaporated. So that was one. And then I worked at the golf course all my summers.
Yeah. Well, I had a one-day job where I was bar backing.
Oh, that seems adult.
And I a bottle broke and I like sliced my hand. And then I just never went back.
Feels like a movie.
Wow, that seems traumatizing.
They never paid me for that day.
Probably because you bled all over the floor.
Oh, maybe.
You probably owed them money for cleaning up.
seriously, for the mess
so
you
funny.
made.
Did anything else interesting in the reunion? Pacey still looks good.
Pacey looks great.
Yeah. Poor Dawson.
And, you know, it was just like kind of cool to see them all back together because I think Michelle Williams is like a deeply fascinating person.
You always talk about her.
But
and the fact that
she's
she dies
such a weirdo
in the show was so annoying that you
Spoiler
let that
alert.
slip to me.
Yeah, well, you should have watched it.
Well, now I have to.
But
the whole time I'm going to watch it with the inkling that she's going to die.
And like the grandmother character, her grandmother on the show is like my favorite character.
Did the grandmother raise her?
Yes.
So
she gets sent there because her parents are, you know, like she's a troubled teen from the Big Apple City. And so she gets sent out to this fictional town of Cape Side, which is
Big Apple City.
Allegedly in Massachusetts. But anyway, you should watch it. It's great. But there are so many like retro fucking things.
Did you see his kids came out and sang?
Yes.
How sweet.
I know. That's why I started rewatching it because I was like, just the nostalgia of them being
Should
kids
I watch
and being
that
friends.
for the last couple of weeks of my non-compete?
I mean, it honestly is an easy watch because it's a teen drama. So
I'll just rip right through.
You rip through it. You don't have to pay attention that close.
I tried to start it once.
Yeah, you have to be in like the right headspace, and then once you're hooked, you're hooked.
It needs to like in the beginning, fast, though, for me to like be into it.
Yes, but in the beginning, Pacey, like one of the first storylines is Pacey. Bad? Yes, and he sleeps with a teacher.
Oh, nice. Jesus.
So, like, that's, like, one of the main storylines of the first season.
See, Pacey could get it even then.
I know. It's true.
That's wild. Okay, sorry. I had two things happen to me that I will combine into one.
Okay.
Both of them are related to the way we text these days.
Okay.
My sister was the culprit for one of them, and then someone at work had sent something and was the culprit for the second one. So like it's happening both in personal life and professional life where people use effects in text messages.
Life imitating art, if you will.
It's out of fucking control. It's out of control. So one, do you ever send things in invisible ink?
No.
You haven't heard of that? Yeah.
How literally, would you do that?
So like,
wait, in a text message?
Honestly, I already forgot since I wrote this down what it means. But what I know is there's ink, but there's also like photos where it gets sent and it's like blurry and you like use your finger to like paint over it and then it reveals it and then it like it's gone again.
I've received the text. Shout out Brielle. She always sends it with the.
But then it's like gone.
But I've never seen the photo thing.
Honestly, though, that's crazy.
So in a text.
It's like Snapchat for text.
Well, you
is
can
how
also
I would describe it.
Turn, because I've done this by accident once. Mm-hmm. In Instagram, you can do disappearing messages or invisible messages or whatever it is.
When you swipe up or down too hard. And you turn the chat
and
into
I didn't mean to. And someone's like, what are they about to send me? And I'm like, that was an
nothing.
Error. Yeah.
I think by accident, me and Chloe, shout out Chloe, are in a disappearing Instagram chat forever. And neither of us have corrected it. I'm pretty sure I'll have to double check after this. So that's number one. Then the second was my sister sends me a voice note. I listened to it and someone had told me, oh, just send me a voice note. And this was a while ago. I went into the app of like voice recorded it, saved it, titled it, sent it like a fucking boomer.
Yeah.
Apparently there's an easier way to do it. And then what I didn't understand is it goes away. So I listened to it. I was drunk. I texted my sister. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to listen to that tomorrow. She's like, you moron. The whole point is it's like in a moment and then it goes away. Did you know
That's
this?
weird.
Yeah.
It's like we work in the CIA. Like,
right.
why are we
why does
sending
everything
things
have
that
to
are
go away?
invisible?
In my
it's
Yinzer
like
chat,
a bomb.
they send
it's
those
like
all the time and
explodes.
they disappear.
Like, what
feel
if
like-
I need it?
But that's what I'm
What if
saying.
I'm going to call you
then you
to
gotta
give
go.
you like...
Then you got to do the 13-step audio recording process that she
Right,
did.
but here's the thing. Like, what are you saying that's so mysterious that we have to literally have it
Like,
explode?
delete it.
It's easier to just record it that way than the way you did
But
it.
why does Apple make it disappear?
Right. Like, what if I need to reference it? What if it's like directions?
Truly.
You know?
Then somebody should be texting it to you and not reading it as a
Back
voice
to
note.
the MapQuest
I mean,
episode.
just in case, like hang a left at the yellow house.
So
I
the
need
moral,
that.
yeah, exactly. The moral of the story is I need like a whole entire class on the new thing. I thought I was so cool. I bet you don't even know how to do this. Actually, you probably can't, given your stupid phone.
Nice.
That I can schedule texts for another time.
No.
So
This is unnecessary.
no, you don't want to know why it is? Because when I'm up at 2 a.m. and something comes to me and I'm restless as fuck and I need to tell you something, for example, do you want that shit coming through at 2 a.m. or at 9 a.m. when I schedule for it? You want it at 9 a.m.
I guess.
It's too psychotic for me to be sending it at 2 a.m.
Well, that's one reason is like I do that uncool text thing. Like when I see it, I answer it immediately because if I don't, I'm going to forget.
Well,
which
I
I
just
think is
don't
my father's
answer.
problem
Yeah.
and why he can't
Oh, for
answer
sure. He's
in
like
like
me.
a week.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have to answer it immediately. So I don't care what time it is. If you want an answer, I'm going to do it the second I see it.
Yeah.
So
You got to learn how to schedule them.
I don't want to.
Okay. Well, just you can't
Because
you don't
I
have
responded,
an Apple.
my responsibility is over. Whether or not you like it or not is not my
But
problem.
if you need
know-
to find the answer to something and it's
Yeah.
going to take you time and you open the text, are we shit out of luck in getting a response?
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Why don't you
it needs
just
to be
mark
in the
it? Can you
moment.
do it on your phone where you just mark it unread and
No,
then you can
that's
go back
Yeah,
to
but
it?
I would never
Who
do
does
that?
that?
Yeah.
Me.
Literally no.
I like it
I
when
do
things are. I almost
Clean.
would unread them
Get
all.
it out.
I don't even care if I read
If
it. Or
somebody
not.
says to me, hey, text me tomorrow as a reminder or whatever, I will leave it unread so that when I go into my text thing, I'm like, oh, what's unread? Oh, right, I got to text this person. And then I
Okay.
sit.
Last thing I'll say.
That's responsible. I
Does
would
this
never
ever
do that.
happen to you? This just happened to me. She definitely doesn't listen because we're like work friends. So she probably doesn't even like know that I do this. But there's this woman, Allie Rallis, who texted me my last week of work at my previous job.
Yep.
And so I was all in a fluster to get out of there. And I literally saw her post something on LinkedIn the other day. And I was like, fuck, I didn't text you back. That's the only way I remember these things. And then I had to scroll. And it was like,
No, it's so
many
far.
texts away. I never would have answered her.
Right.
Ever.
No.
So, and it's not her fault, but it's like when shit's going on in my life, or if your text comes in amidst a number of other texts,
Yes.
I'm going to make them all read and make them go away and answer none of them.
No, same.
You need to come in singularly.
Yes.
And if you don't,
It's
SOL.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Call me then.
Yeah. At
Just-
that point,
yeah,
this
just-
is
if you need it bad enough,
if it's
just
that
call me.
important,
Yeah.
you'll come back. What made you feel old, Brandon?
Not as fun as your made me feel old, but it's just Friday and Saturday bedtimes. Like this past weekend,
Oh
Gina,
my God. We went to bed at like,
8:30.
it was bad. Although, as you know, I was unwell. He has no excuse, but
I was just
his
tired.
excuse is because I was unwell, he was doing everything. So we
Yeah.
both were going to bed at 8:30.
like you were supposed to come last night and record. Glad you
Yes.
didn't. We would have been zombies, and Gina wasn't feeling well. But on Saturday, it was Theo soccer. Then it was Charlotte grit, Charlotte dance. Then I took the two older ones to the park for like 2 hours. So by the time I ate dinner, I was done.
Yeah.
I was
So on
ready for
Saturday,
bed.
if anyone wants to stalk us, that's our routine. Yeah, it was bad.
I go to bed really early, but
But you like have to get up early for work, so you have to.
yes.
Are you ready for workout fads?
Yes, I am.
I've got more than we'll cover, but I figured we might have different things that we did or relate to. So I'll say like high level what they were, any like fun facts that we have, and then we can deep dive into the ones that we experienced ourselves.
Okay.
So there were 3 that came up that were like before our time, but I'm curious because depending on your parents, right?
Yeah.
If you got into any of these as a kid, like behind your mother,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Also, sorry, taking a detour, there was a TikTok where this woman was like, millennial kids have never been sort of like celebrated or rewarded more than when they lose weight by their boomer parents. Because, or are they Gen X? What are our parents?
Boomers. I think.
Boomers. She's like, I could literally win the Nobel Prize. And my mom would be like, that's pretty cool. You did a good thing. But if I get down to my goal weight, she is like, you are the sun, the moon, and the stars.
Yes.
You are the pride of my life. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is the toxic culture we grew up in.
Totally.
So on that note,
It's absolutely accurate.
did you or did you not do 8-minute abs with your mother?
Oh my God. No, I didn't.
I actually didn't either, but that feels similar to that
Yes.
experience where we were drinking Slim Fast. The 8-minute abs was literally a VHS tape. Oh, I just thought of another one, by the way, that's not on this list. So remind me if I forget to come back to the dancing ones.
Okay.
So 8-minute abs, VHS tape, basically was like, you will get a 6-pack in 8 minutes. That was the fucking sell.
Well,
like, again, back to the psyche, it's like, you're not going to get a 6-pack in wait. Oh my God, the numbers. You're not going to get a 6-pack in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically a minute an ab, right? It's like plus.
Yes.
But that's not happening. So it basically became a joke. So people were really into it, were buying the VHSs, and then it became like a pop culture joke. Like, you dumb bitches are home thinking that you're going to get a 6-pack
also, selling
in
an
8 minutes.
8-minute tape is insane.
It's insane. Apparently, it's still on YouTube. We should watch it. I didn't watch it in preparation, which was
funny.
poor reporting on my part, but we should watch it after this and
try
probably put it on Instagram.
Honestly, maybe we should just
I think as a pregnant woman, you don't do abs,
right?
But like, I'll try it.
No, but when maybe I'm not pregnant, maybe I'll try and get that 6-pack.
Honestly, that should be
only using that video.
That should be
Let's
a
just
test.
do a test.
Yeah. Okay. We can have our listeners, all handful of them, join us in this endeavor.
On Something About Mary, do you remember?
Wait, literally, that's
is that what you're going to say?
It became a pop
Harlan
culture
Williams
joke and then featured it. What was it though?
So Harlan, when Ben Stiller stops to go pee, and then the police flood the lights on. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And Harlan Williams is a hitchhiker that Ben Stiller had picked up.
Okay.
Do you remember this?
No.
Harlan Williams is the cop also from Dumb and Dumber that drinks the pee.
I don't watch that. Okay.
Anyway,
No.
he's a cuckoo person, and Ben Stiller picks him up, and he's sitting, and they're talking about business ideas, and Harlan Williams goes, "I got an idea. It's better than 8 minutes abs. It's 7-minute abs."
I sort of remember that. Okay, so the other two that I'm not going to go into unless you have experience with is Taebo. Do you remember? It was like martial arts on DVD and infomercials.
Yes.
Sold millions via TV ads. Okay.
Well, that's how all of these were sold.
It was also like in
infomercials.
malls and gyms, like, let's do Taebo. And apparently Billy Blanks, no idea who he is or how old he is, has relaunched on YouTube. So like
Really?
Taebo's still
around. He's 70 years old now.
Well, he's Taeboing.
Yeah, and he's proving that it does actually work.
I mean, how does he look? If he's still Taeboing, it seems...
No, Taebo I feel like was referenced in a lot of 90s movies.
Is
like
Taebo
young
when you,
professionals are going to Taebo and they would have the tape on their hands and stuff.
Yes, but is Taebo like to music? For some reason in my mind, I'm thinking of like workout videos where
weren't
you're
you
like...
a big Taeboer?
Tang Sudo.
Oh, sorry.
I was a real karate kid. Okay.
I can't.
I actually talked about it with
Honestly,
Theo's instructor yesterday, and I was like, I like dropped it that I was like, oh yeah, I did Tang Sudo.
Oh no,
and he
you
was
did.
like, yeah, he was like, oh, that's pretty niche. And then he started asking me questions, and I was like, no more questions. I don't remember anything. I was like, all I know is that the belts were different.
Yeah.
No more questions at this
But they
time.
were also both Korean. Like, why two different Korean karates? Is karate even Korean? Like, I don't even know the answers to this.
Well, there's all these Asian martial arts, and there's probably niche groups in the same way that we have like 50 versions of P90X.
Apparently mine was niche. Okay, so Curves.
No, wait, Curves? Oh, I remember fucking
So
Curves.
Curves was a gym. I think that I gotta look. Oh, mostly vanished. Few locations remain. I feel like Lori was doing Curves until recently, my stepmother, but it might not have
That
been
seems
Curves.
on brand,
That's
yeah.
like how we couldn't remember if Jenny Craig
existed still?
Yeah, or was
Yeah.
it Jenny Craig or was it a different one?
It was something like that.
Like, do they still have it? So
Yes.
Curves literally was only for women. That
Yes,
was the
Curves
special
for
thing.
women.
Yes. So it was like a women only circuit workout gym. So you had to do the circuit, I guess. Never went.
No.
But I do remember it being insanely popular. Apparently there were 7,000 locations at peak, which is a lot. But then they were criticized for the founders' conservative donations. So I guess there was cancel culture even in the 90s. And now they're mostly vanished. But like ripped hard Curves.
Yeah, I remember Curves.
Also, okay, this is fucked up, but Curves makes me think that you're like fat.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when
you're
we say
curvy.
curvy,
Yeah.
you're like of the bigger ilk.
Right. And in the 90s, you wanted to be heroin chic, boy body, real thin.
Right. But maybe they were trying to like take us to the Marilyn Monroe curves days.
No, or maybe they're like, if you have curves, fucking get your ass in here. We got to get rid of those.
Oh, it's like kill the curves.
I don't know.
Honestly, death to the
It
curves.
could have gone either way because in the 90s, we didn't care if we were being mean to you.
Also, I think about this all the time. I'm just fat. I'm straight. Like, sounds silly.
What?
My body, like, I don't have curves. I just have dough. So, like, when someone's like, oh, you're curvy, I'm like, no, I'm actually, like, anatomically not curvy. I'm straight. Like, I have no
Right.
hips, but I have a fat pouch. You know what I mean? So, like, curves doesn't apply to me, and it pisses me off that
Paint
that's...
the picture, babe. That was
Yeah.
good. That was
It's
really
like,
good.
I'm
SpongeBob.
anatomically straight.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I
so like
do.
it just like irks me. Okay, this one I tried, Bikram Yoga.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so early 2000s, heated yoga studios, 100+ degrees.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you my experience the one time I did Bikram
I only
yoga?
did it once too. Go.
Okay. My aunt, who had divorced my uncle at the time, was living her like new life in
And
Florida.
what better way to do it than Bikram yoga?
Well, so she was getting into new things, like
Yes.
finding her identity. And so I went there with her and my cousin. But because she wasn't my mother, I couldn't be rude and say, I'm not coming to fucking Bikram yoga.
Right.
So I went, my cousin Kristen did not. Shout out Kristen. She takes me in. This guy, he's so fucking old. It's so hot. I still smoked at the time. My toxins were coming out my pores. Okay. He's wearing the equivalent of a cloth diaper.
Yeah.
This guy at the front.
Yeah.
He's
Ugh.
basically on a fucking pedestal in the front. He loves it. He's disgusting. And
Pedestal in a diaper, 100-degree room.
yeah. And then, you know, like when you take someone to a workout class and you're like concerned about their well-being. So my aunt like absolutely did not have a good time because I was hungover, smoking a pack a day. I was not meant to be there. And you know I don't like a sauna. So like I was not doing well. And I literally was quite literally melting down, and I could tell she was so anxious. And then the fucking weirdo in the diaper screamed at me. No, this is not a joke. He goes, "Newcomer," because you have to like meet him in the beginning,
Yeah.
like he's a fucking
It's a cult.
Buddha.
It's disgusting.
And so he was like, "Newcomer, do you need a minute?" But I'm so competitive that I'm like, I will fucking die on this
Right.
floor before diaper sends me
Yeah,
out
seriously.
to take a fucking break.
Yeah.
So I made it, but it was the worst experience of my life. And then many times after, people have asked me to do hot yoga, which is apparently not as hot,
No,
but
it's
I'm
not as hot.
so fucking traumatized. I will not go near Bikram or hot yoga for
No,
the rest of my life.
it was horrible. I went one time with my mom and my sister.
Okay.
And it was, again, so fucking hot. And the sweatiness is like,
It's like
within
disgusting.
1 minute, people are dripping sweat. And I was next to a really disgusting man who was like, the puddle on the floor, you know, like that kind of
Oh my
grossness.
God. Like,
he
how
had
did
like
they
3
clean
towels
it?
with him. It was so upsetting. But anyway, in the beginning of the class, and I didn't want to go, but like I was being competitive with my sister because she was being
course.
too agreeable about it. And it was fucking annoying. So all 3 of us went, and my mom had gone before, and they warn you in the beginning at the one I went to, don't leave because you let the heat out. You cannot leave.
That's the thing. That's why when he
God.
yelled at me, I was like, I'm not fucking getting out of here. I've
No,
already been sworn
you're
to
scolded
to see
about
it. Yeah.
And so I did, I think, the first 2 moves. And because I was listening to the directions, I was like, I won't leave, but I'm not doing anything else.
Does that
so
run-
I just laid on my back
No, you
for
didn't.
the entire class.
Did people look
and
at
my
you?
sister was like, get up. I was like, no, it's too hot. I'm not doing anything. And I'm not allowed to leave. So I'm just going to lay here. So I laid with my eyes closed on my back for like 50
like a
minutes.
sweaty nap.
Does that room
Yes.
smell like just straight ass?
Asshole.
Yeah.
No,
And
it's so
not only
gross.
that, okay, I remember my skin, probably because of other reasons, like not just my sweat, but you could scratch it and
No,
like,
and
like
it would
your
just come
cells
off.
would come
Yeah,
off.
it's like
It
you were in the
was
pool for too long. That's how
despicable.
wet you were.
It was despicable.
Your-
You
your
are not
fingers
like
are
sweaty.
pruny.
Yeah, we're not good at that.
No, in the heat thing, I was like, I'm going to pass out, so I will lay here respectfully. I'm not going to leave, fuckface, but
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
I'm
going to do
gonna
anything.
follow the rules, but I'm gonna fucking
not participating.
die on this floor.
Yeah, I'm not participating.
Oh, I'm so glad that we had a similar experience because I always think
Fuck
about it.
Bikram
Like,
yoga.
no, literally, fuck you, Bikram yoga, because it stains my like athletic track record.
No,
that like
100%.
I couldn't beat it.
I could usually do anything.
Yeah, at
I could
least
get through
at
it.
a basic level.
100%. I can survive
couldn't
it.
even hold the poses to the point where I was causing such a ruckus.
I didn't even try.
See, honestly, your move is the move I should have done.
I was
should
too hot
and
in
as
there.
he's screaming "newcomer" at me,
He would've
I
yelled
should have
at me.
just tuned him out and taken a nap.
Yes.
Oof.
Should've just
Honestly,
been like,
I don't
nice
think I can
diaper,
go on.
bitch.
Just thumbs up him and just close your eyes.
Yeah, like fuck off, diaper genie.
Yeah.
Also, they had sexual assault allegations and like studio like scandals. So
Yeah,
like
they'd lock the door and
Diaper
wouldn't let
was
you out.
absolutely molesting young women.
Well, because even the vibe in there was like a little culty-esque.
yes,
You know, so like that's what was uncomfortable about it is like it was very, because when you are pushed to those extreme,
well, your brain gets a little kooky.
well, it's like how they sort of break people down in actual cults. You know what I mean?
You're like, let's go in this
It's like
hot room.
They have to do really, really
until
extreme
you see
things where you're,
stars.
yeah, and you're weak and you're like more, what is it, more like amenable or like more.
to a man in a
Susceptible.
diaper being your leader.
Susceptible, that's the
Yeah,
word.
you
Yeah.
are susceptible.
Yes.
It was fucking wild.
And if he's calling you newcomer, you just were almost in a cult.
No,
so.
I literally, he like almost got his talons in me, but I escaped.
Yeah, because it sucks.
Oh my God, it was so scary. Okay, let's move on because I have the ick. Okay, so I didn't do this one, but I think you did because we've talked about it. P90X with Tony Horton.
Oh, I did it like one. I did a lot of these fad workouts like one and done.
Okay.
You didn't
This
do
is a
P90X?
90-day program. So
Yeah, but you remember the videos that they would like send you?
I never did it.
So I don't know if it was me who got the videos. Anyway, I was around the DVDs.
Okay.
And so I did
DVDs. Yep.
I did it once, but like I don't know. I just always like take a shot and it's like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like 90 days is kind of a long time to commit to one thing over and over and over again every single day. Like
and it was
variety.
just like a fucking packaged circuit workout. Like it was like dumb, you
Yeah.
know? So a lot of these things, they're calling it like these innovative things. And then if you've ever done any like athletic thing,
You're like, oh,
it's this is
that.
preseason.
Well, their whole thing was, quote, muscle confusion. I don't really know what that means.
I don't either.
But their whole thing was celebrities promoted it
Yes.
and athletes. So that's how they get you.
Yeah.
But to your point, you could go to the local fucking curves and figure it out yourself.
Right.
So anyway, this is the craziest random fact that got pulled up. So Tony Horton was battling shingles during the filming.
No.
Like this, let Tony sleep.
Yeah.
Like
he needs to rest.
Reschedule.
Also, I had shingles.
Okay, can you tell me about this? Because I think shingles is something that it's not.
My grandma had shingles.
Yeah, what old people
Well, when
did
I
it?
went and got diagnosed with shingles, I was like, am I 100? And they were
Yes.
like, it's really rare for young people to get it. But I was
It's
working.
stress related, isn't it?
I was working overnights at the time.
Oh, I remember
And I was
this.
at work and I went into the bathroom and I asked my friend, I was like, is there something on my chin? Because it felt like it hurt. And she was like, yeah, there's like fucking blisters on your neck.
Oh my God, literally
And-
like blisters, like you got burned.
Yeah. And
my
it was like
God.
really gross. So, but
my
I
God.
was like young and I only had it on my neck. I didn't get it really bad, but
Is shingles like the old person chicken pox? Is that
yes.
the same one?
So now because I've had it before and I didn't get shingles bad enough, like I'm definitely getting it when I'm old.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
This is like your
So
diabetes.
they want me to get, like, I can get a shingles vaccine like now because I've been diagnosed with shingles before.
That's
but you're supposed to
actually
wait until you're like
fucking-
60.
Oh, we still can get them later? Why don't we just get them now?
Well, you probably won't get shingles.
Ever?
Yeah, it kind of depends on how your chicken pox went, I think, is your indicator for shingles later in life.
My chicken pox were bad.
Yeah, so I think you might be spared.
I remember I was in
might be
DC
spared.
in a fucking tub of that chamomile or whatever it is.
my God.
Oh, yeah.
While my dad was just like,
Bad.
yeah, no, I think it was my dad. Maybe it was my mom or both, but that's very unlikely. Just like nursing me when we were there to like see Washington, DC. It was so bad. Anyway, traumatic. Now,
So poor
Isn't it crazy
Mr.
that
Horton.
kids can't get chickenpox anymore?
I know.
It's
I think
really
about
weird.
it all the
That's
time.
so weird.
But
I
it's
feel
also kind of
It
to
was like
me,
a rite
like,
of passage.
that's what I was just
Honestly,
gonna say.
I was like, oh, I didn't get
Like
it yet.
everyone
Like,
got the pox, man.
Yeah, and honestly, once you beat them, you're like, I fucking beat chickenpox. Like you got like scars from picking at your pox.
Yes.
Like, it was so
I,
it was so badass.
I mean, I still have scars from it, but it scarred me emotionally as well because I got it the first year I made the tournament team for baseball, and I missed like a tournament and a half for 2 tournaments in the summer.
traumatizing.
It was bad. it was bad.
Tell it again.
A tormented.
Tournament.
No, but you do always remember when you had chickenpox. To his point, like do you remember yours?
Yeah, I remember mine, and I gave it to my sister, and my sisters weren't as bad as mine, but she like had like 4, and my mom was like, I was getting so pissed at her because all she
was
kept
complaining?
doing was, "Can I have another oatmeal bath?"
Oh my god, the
And
oatmeal
I'm like
bath.
dying, and I was like, "Take care of Allie."
You're a fucking hero, a modern day hero.
Did your mom make like when the first kid got it, one of the other kids to get it out of the way?
I don't know, but we all did have it.
My
I'm sure
brother-
you passed it around at the
Yeah.
My
time.
brother got it. My mom like made me like kiss
Get
him
it.
and hug
Lick
him
him?
so I
Yeah.
could get it. Basically, yeah.
Here, give me that pock.
Yeah,
Let me see that pock
that's
mark.
the smart way to do it though, because then you're just fucking. It's out of your house.
Done.
Well, yeah, because then you can just take care of them together. To
Yes.
your point, maybe one more than the other.
What a crazy thing to talk about, though. Like telling our kids, "Hey, we used to get this thing called chicken pox."
Right? Like
It's gonna be like polio.
Yeah.
for
It
them.
really
Like,
is. It's
the
crazy.
days when the polio took you out. Okay, so I'm gonna skip one and come back to it because this next one relates to P90X to me. It was like the build on.
Okay.
What's the next one? You know it.
Insanity.
Yeah, the only one that matters.
Yes.
When we were in college, Kyle and I. Well,
I never did it. You did it.
watched me do it.
I smoked and watched you do it
Yeah,
in
you
the
did.
doorway.
Yeah, you did. And I would smoke my cigarettes after, for
Yeah,
sure.
obviously.
But I was, you want to know why, though?
I remember you coming over one time because you did it a lot in the house and it would boom. And I remember one time we were sitting downstairs.
You can feel the
I could
fucking
feel it. And I was
ceiling.
on the 3rd floor. So I came all the way down and you guys were doing it in the like
Me
small
and
little
Bravetti.
family room.
She would come like one every fifth time.
Yeah, well, classic Bravetti. We love you.
Val did it with me.
Yes, and so I'm sitting in the doorway, and I decided because you two pissed me off because you woke me up to smoke right there.
Yes.
And then you kept coming over to take hits in between the workout.
Honestly, that feels right.
Yeah.
That feels
and
right.
Val was like, you have to go.
Honestly, Val was disgusted, I'm sure, because she was healthy. And
Well,
like,
I was just trying to piss you off. I wasn't trying to piss Val off.
the joke was on you.
Right.
Because I was just coming to partake in between takes. Do you want to know what really made me want to finish Insanity? Was I wanted the fucking t-shirt. Like I wanted the thing that you can only get when you finish Insanity. So it was a 60-day extreme hit program, and it was marketed as the hardest ever. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking beat this.
Yes.
But then I would always like crap out about like day 25. Like I never made it.
Right.
But
It's a long time.
But I would start over because I was also a purist. I'm like, I'm not gonna pick
I'm not
back
gonna
up. I'm gonna
cheat.
fucking
Yeah.
win this. And I never did. But people were like getting really badly hurt. That was like the issue with it. People like doctors were like warning you against Insanity because people were like doing it without being fit enough, or like the moves were so crazy that if you didn't have good form, you were hurt.
That's why I heard you all the way through
I was
home.
Bopping all over the
was
house.
so-
It was really crazy. Apparently, it is still streamable.
Wow. Should you try and get
Should
the
we
merch
try
now?
again? Honestly,
No, I'm doing 8-minute abs. That's like where my focus
8-minute
is.
abs is like where we belong these days. So yeah, P90X was some people's poison. Insanity was mine. Okay, this is the one that made me laugh. The Zumba era.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I remember to Canyon Ranch. My mom got me this. I know, which
You
I did
have
not
been really
appreciate.
close to cult stuff. This is scary.
Wait, but this, I didn't appreciate that Canyon Ranch was cool at the time, but it was like super nice and fancy. And like, I remember filling out the form and it was like, what classes do you want to take? And I like secretly wrote smoking cessation. And then I was like, I hope my mom doesn't see it. But like, also, I don't really want to quit smoking. But anyway,
It's the only one I know what it is.
Yeah, for sure. But I also did Zumba, and it was me and these fucking old ladies. And I remember I was like, Zumba's gonna make me skinny. This is it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just dance my fucking heart out and I'm gonna get skinny. And these old biddies were driving me nuts because they were not following the steps.
No.
They were literally just cha-cha-chaing around the whole room,
Right.
causing absolute mayhem.
There was way too much
the
freedom in
other
that,
old
yeah.
biddies who were trying were so behind and messing up my fucking beats.
Yeah.
And I was in
And
the
you can't
corner,
watch an
the
offbeat
only young person in the room taking it so seriously. I will never forget. And I went back every single day of my stay to perfect Zumba.
Oh my God.
Do you remember Zumba was like lit?
Well, we
there
did
was
it-
so many classes in the local gyms.
We did it as a team, a field hockey team. We did like Zumba workouts.
And honestly, like, were we actually working out? I don't think so.
We were just
It's
fucking
like a little
having fun.
cardio. Yeah, it's just like if you don't want to run around, just like
Well,
dance.
in that same vein, Jazzercise.
Honestly, I never did Jazzercise,
So,
but I feel like that's why it's amazing.
My mom's best friend, Jill Coscarelli, basically my second mother, she's a dream. She taught Jazzercise, and we went to one of her classes.
I love that. Wait, recently?
No, we were probably...
Like as kids?
we were
is
probably
Jazzercise
in college
still
or
a
later.
thing?
I don't know. I think they did it in West Hartford a little longer than it was popular or normal to do.
A little behind
Okay.
the times.
Yeah, but it was a huge gym and a bunch of people, and every pocket was like the hardos.
Yep.
Then the lazy bitches in the back.
I'm with the lazy
And, like,
bitches.
Me and Allie it was me, Allie, and my mom again going to fucking Jazzercise.
I mean, you guys are so cute.
and it was like very fun.
Honestly,
I
though,
enjoyed it.
That's why
I don't know
was
if it
so
was hard enough,
No,
but-
well, that's the problem. But that's why I was so excited about Zumba, because it was like done in a heartbeat. Like you were just
And you get
dancing.
your heart rate up, and
Yeah,
you have
were just
fun. Like
dancing.
it's not exercise.
And like you can kind of dance wacky, and it's like acceptable.
No, 100%.
It's
And no one
like,
gives a fuck
Throw
because
your body
I'm
around.
with a bunch of people
These
who are
old
all over
ladies
the map.
are just jiving.
Yeah.
Honestly, it
was
I
honestly
kind of
kinda
wish
cute.
that. Yeah, I wish Zumba was still around. I mean, we can make it be around. Let's see what this says. Oh, is it still around? Yes, but more low key. Oh my God, this is so funny. So the fun fact is that it became such a craze that there were Zumba cruises. Do you remember that? I do.
God.
Yeah, you could literally go on a Zumba cruise where like they would like stop and like break into Zumba.
It sounds fucking fun to me.
Although there were
Minus the cruise
lawsuits,
stuff.
although this doesn't go into what they were about.
It was
Lawsuits
probably
from
more
instructors.
cruise related than Zumba related.
Probably. There was lots of merchandise too. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I did.
No, it
definitely
was
buy
a thing.
Zumba
Always
shirt.
the merch.
I know.
Always
I
with the
love a
merch.
merch. I love
Well,
merch.
it was the 90s and 2000s. We loved merch.
Yeah, and honestly, like, where is the Zumba merch? Is what I want to know. I got a
I
lot
look
of
on eBay?
things. Oh, that should be for the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Some Zumba merch. But yeah, so apparently it's still around. It's just more low key. Like these old biddies aren't like in the front of the class, like doing it at your local curves.
That's unfortunate.
From there, there was a lot of stuff that is now still in play.
Yeah.
But the order goes, and we can talk about any of them. CrossFit, SoulCycle, Pure Barre, or like Barre 3, which is like ballet type. I'll tell you a funny story about that one. Orange Theory, which Brandon and I did religiously. Peloton. And then this one I didn't know. Yoga with Adriene. Have you ever heard of this chick?
Who's Adriene?
She became the millennial yoga guru with millions of subscribers in the mid-2010s.
But yoga escaped me when I was a millennial.
No, we tried in college.
Yeah, but
and
you
I
fell
would fall
asleep at the end.
Yeah. Like snoring.
No, I had to wake you
I
up
know.
so that we
I was
could go
such
to
a
Pita
sleepy
Pit.
kid, but now we know why. Oh, Pita Pit, you're right. I was so sleepy because I was eating so much gluten.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Now I'm
It wasn't
sprightly.
just the raging hangover and us thinking we could do yoga.
I think it was both. And
Yeah.
by the way, we were drinking a lot of beer. So
Yeah,
I think that it was
we
both.
were.
But yeah, yoga wasn't for us. We're not like lean.
It's-
We're
no.
not we're not
or
like
like patient and like,
quiet.
yeah. I
Like,
needed to be
wanna
like a little more
do
activity.
kickboxing. Oh, CKO should be on here too.
Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't talk about the shake weight. We got other things to talk about. Anything? Did you ever do CrossFit?
No, that's culty too. That reminds me of like P90X, but 10 years later.
CrossFit
Totally.
is still huge. Like Red Bull sponsors
Yeah.
CrossFit
Oh, yeah.
athletes.
Oh,
yeah,
CrossFit.
CrossFit's still around.
My cousin JR did CrossFit. I don't know if he still does, but he used to do it all the time. And then he invited me once to like one of his competitions.
No, you
And I
don't
was like,
want to.
I'm not going.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to a class. You don't want to go unless you're
No,
like serious
watch him
about it.
compete as a CrossFitter at
That's, like,
Trinity College.
So wild.
And I was like, I'm busy.
yeah,
But
but good luck.
yeah, love you,
Good luck
Jay.
lifting, I don't know, like a house
Yeah,
to
exactly.
prove that you're strong. SoulCycle we've done, still around. I didn't realize how culty it was. We have done that in the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is what this is. Cool.
Yes, I just liked that SoulCycle, and SoulCycle was also later. Like to me, it's not one of the ones that like were in the ether when
Yes.
we were younger. But SoulCycle to me, I liked because it was dark and you didn't go anywhere.
Yes.
You sat on your bike, you were strapped in. I wasn't going from circuit to circuit. Like I didn't have to fucking
You can
move.
just do
The
your
lights went on.
thing.
No one paid attention to you. Like I loved it.
That's actually why I love Peloton, because I can
Yeah.
just do it in the comfort of my home with all of those things as well.
Yes.
So the funny thing I was going to say about Barre is Madeline, my cousin, shout out Madeline, and I did a Barre class one day after work, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? You go on the bar. It
Yeah.
was so fucking hard.
Well, that's what
and I
Chloe
literally grunted in the class.
No, you
yeah,
didn't.
because I couldn't like get back up, and you know, like when you get like a Charlie horse in the moment,
Yes.
because like that muscle has never been worked out, and it was like in the back of my leg in some crazy place, and all we were doing was like plieing.
Yeah.
and I was like grunting, and poor Madeline probably was like, I don't know this bitch.
Seriously, we
And
did
I
not
and
come
then
together.
I of course I think it was called like Physique 57. I distinctly remember this traumatic time.
Okay.
And I of course bought a package because I was so competitive, and then never went back again because I couldn't
Yes.
dare face the women
I've
that
never
heard
done a
me
bar class.
grunt.
Was
I've
it the
heard
same?
it was so hard.
Was
It's
it the
so
same
hard.
type of pressure as when you bought that African baby?
I always buy things in the street. You want me to fucking
This random guy
donate
had a sonic
tree?
clipboard for $1 a day to basically own a child in Africa.
I do it every time.
Since when have you been such a sucker?
I don't know. I'm just like, I want them to go away so bad that I'm like, whatever, honey. Yeah.
Yeah, here's my credit card number,
That
stranger.
you'll just charge for the rest of eternity.
She goes home immediately and cancels every credit
I
card.
do. I just like get out of it when I leave. It's so silly. Okay, wait. Can we go back to the shake weight for a minute? I need to
Yes.
look this up. So the shake weight was when we were in college. I hate my arms, although
Yeah.
now with my Zemps, they're getting better. They're still not great, but I had a moment.
Yeah.
You hate your arms too, but you
Yeah.
always say that I don't let you hate your arms because I hate my arms the
Yeah,
most.
that still stands true.
So for whatever reason, I must have told Sheehan, shout out Steve Sheehan, that
Miss Sheehan.
yeah, but like he was so thoughtful to get me a shake weight.
Or he was mocking you because he was like, shut up about your fucking
Yeah,
arms.
do something about it, bitch. So the shake weight came out in 2009. So we were in college. This makes sense because that's when he got it. It was a spring-loaded dumbbell that oscillated when you shook it back and forth, hence making the jerk off motion.
Yeah.
Marketed as a way to tone arms, shoulders, and chest. Wow, it does a lot
yeah.
of things.
Yeah, it did a lot of things.
This is why it blew up. Infomercials. The ads went
Infomercials.
viral. The motion looked quote unquote suggestive,
Yep.
leading to endless jokes and parodies. It was mocked on SNL, South Park, and other late night TV
Yeah.
shows. I mean, it was like really out there. Fitness experts slammed it as gimmicky and ineffective beyond very light resistance training. So it's like, bitch, pick up a 3-pounder. Like
Right.
you're not doing
no, there's
anything.
nothing. And it was like kind of loud.
It was so loud and heavy.
Yeah.
But top heavy, bottom heavy, top
Yes.
heavy. It was just like the
was
whole
stupid.
thing
Come on.
was so
the
stupid.
person that invented that was like, this is going to be gimmicky. People are going to buy this, but this is all just a huge joke.
Yeah, but they
think
fucking
so?
made a lot of money.
Yes.
They made a lot of money.
That looked ridiculous.
So did it work? Some research showed it activated muscles more than holding a regular dumbbell statistically, but not nearly as much as real
Yeah, well,
strength
it's not
training.
nothing technically. So arguably you're moving your arms. So in that sense, muscles are being utilized.
And you're resisting the opposite direction in a way that is not
And your
just
arms would
lifting.
get tired.
Yeah, they were. I couldn't do it
Please
for very
stop.
long.
Please
That's how I knew
Jesus.
that it was for me. Is that I couldn't do it for very long.
Right.
It's like a joke, but it's hard.
No, it was hard after a while.
And technically it is still around. It is sold online and in gag gift sections. You can get a shake weight. And like I said, it was on the Real Housewives of something recently when they did a day on the beach to work out, and they had a bunch of shake weights, and all the old biddies were like, "What is this?" And they were shaking it like they were jerking off the air.
Back in the day.
Yeah. So honestly, I miss the shake weight is my take on that.
Well, also part of the 90s and 2000s, I think, workout, an avenue of it, not the entire thing, was working out without actually having to do a lot of work. So so it was all these things where you can sit in a chair and get abs, or you can, just get this resistance band and you're going to be skinny and do 20 minutes a day. All of that shit that was just it was either you're going hard in insanity and you might kill yourself, or you're just going to shake weight for 10 minutes a day. There was no in between. Really.
I think that speaks very directly to my personality.
Yes.
So the other thing I was going to say that I thought of, and I don't remember what it was called, but I had an entire bought from the infomercial set of DVDs that was Ballroom Dancing, Dancing with the Stars vibes.
Oh.
That I did at this is the best part. I would put it in some portable DVD player when I would go and open up at the golf course at 6 a.m.
So you would waltz?
I would waltz by myself. I would waltz by myself and do the fucking dance in the hut while I waited for these people to fucking come and
Get out of
tee
here.
off.
Gina.
That's
No,
amazing.
I really get
Can you
swept
show
up.
us what you learned?
I couldn't tell you.
Wait, you know what else? There was another dance thing that was that guy who did the hip hop.
So, Sean T had a hip hop
Sean
one.
T, that's probably what
But Sean T is also Insanity.
Oh.
But no, there was
Those-
Robson. There was the guy
Oh,
who used
yeah.
to choreograph for Britney, had those two.
Yes, and I actually have done those.
Yeah, what's his name? It's
And
Robson.
he had hip hop DVDs. He had a DVD series.
He did, and they were all dance. Oh, Darren's Dance Grooves.
Yes, thank
definitely
you.
had Darren's.
We
dance
definitely had
grooves.
Darren's dance grooves.
Okay. Wade Robson was the other one. So Darren choreographed for NSYNC, Britney Spears, and J-Lo. So it was a DVD/VHS where he taught the actual choreography from pop music videos
Yes,
like Bye Bye
I
Bye
did that.
Crazy and If You Had My
Definitely did
Love.
that.
That is banging. I would
Yeah.
do that now. That's basically what these bitches do
No,
on
that's
TikTok.
Zumba. Yeah, we should do that.
No. But I'm saying they all learn
it's
these choreographed dances.
Up the ante.
But these are this is what the big celebs are
Yeah.
doing.
And
I
then
love
also
it.
it would be really retro moves at this point to it would be songs that we haven't heard in 25 years. So that could be fun.
Well, so is it still around? Not officially, but clips circulate on YouTube, and it's remembered very fondly as a nostalgia trip.
Yeah.
So we do need to try this.
No, I think we should do some old dance vids at some of our workouts.
Yeah, sold millions of copies, fueled by the TRL pop star
Didn't
boom.
we do one when it was after you had one of the kids and we were both not in fight and weight,
Okay.
and then we recorded it and
That was
and we watched
traumatic.
it immediately afterwards,
And I
then had
deleted
to
it.
delete it.
I was so
and
scared.
then went upstairs and told Brandon that we deleted it, and he was like, "Why did you delete it? I needed to see that."
I remember distinctly. It was a Peloton hip hop dance.
oh yeah,
And actually,
yeah,
Laura's
yeah,
cousin
yeah.
Amanda Awade, shout out Amanda, once called me out because she was like, you can see what your friends are doing on Peloton.
No,
Like,
that's so
she'd be like,
embarrassing.
you're the only one on the planet that I've ever logged on and is doing fucking hip hop. Like, what are you doing over
Also,
there?
what was our conversation? That's that's what we're gonna do.
Well,
today.
so I remember I thought that I had lost a little of the baby weight and I was so proud. So I was like, let's record and let's see if we still got it. We did this dance. we were fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, me more than you, but you weren't great either.
No, in the angle, we looked like...
Well, that's the thing. It was coming from low. We were a bunch of tubbas with huge fupas.
It was bad.
Honestly, no rhythm. I always thought that like we had some rhythm. You more than me, but it was not good.
No, I don't think anything about it was good. I just remember sitting on the couch right here and looking at it and you being like, we have to
I was
delete
actually
this
like
forever.
a pit in my stomach and I was like, this is like shallow.
This isn't us.
Well, I was like,
This is not
envisioned that this looked so different.
100%.
And it's so
like we looked
traumatizing.
moderately like normal.
In real life.
Yeah. No.
But not in the video.
So bad.
Yeah, it was a tough
But the
time.
dance ones were fun.
Should we do one tonight?
Maybe.
You could do that one pregnant. You can go slow.
Yeah.
Should we video ourselves?
No, thank you. My
Okay.
belly will be bouncing up and down.
We'll wait till you're... Actually, karma comes all the way back around.
Yes.
You're about to be in that position, so we're going to redo it when you've lost a little baby weight.
I'll just
and
save
we'll
the
see
video.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, what are our final thoughts on these fads? Did I miss any that you were... Shake weight was a really good one.
Oh, the only other one that I know my mom had, and I don't know if I did it properly, but she had the stepper.
Oh.
I feel like every home had one of those
that was
steppers.
another one, like 8-minute abs. It was like your mom had it, so then you would like...
And then it
Oh,
was...
what's the one that you... This was really old. You
Thigh
put your
Master.
legs together at the Thigh Master.
Suzanne Summers,
That one was
R.I.P.
fucking hard too.
That commercial.
Is she dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
They have a new Thigh Master that they're marketing in a different way, and I keep getting targeted for it because I'm pregnant, and it's like, it's supposed to help your pelvic floor. And I was like, this is the Thigh
I need
Master.
that. That's why I pee my pants all the
But
time.
it's a crock, because if it had worked in the Suzanne Summers days, we never would have lost the Thigh Master.
Oh, this is funny. Fitness experts debunked it as mostly ineffective for fat loss. It worked your adductors, but wouldn't magically melt thigh fat. No
No.
shit. Suzanne Summers became synonymous with the product, later rebranding herself as a wellness entrepreneur. Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
that was generous, but whatever.
You can still buy it online. Suzanne Summers kept selling them into the 2010s. Today, it is mostly remembered as campy pop culture relic and a gag gift. Mm-hmm. Apparently, there's a new version, though.
The old Thigh Master, the shake weight. There's a lot of gag gifts.
No, totally.
Well,
Fitness
infomercials were really the conduit for these to
and you
blow
would
up.
buy it as a DVD set.
The DVDs
You know?
got me every time. I
Yeah.
had so many DVD sets.
What was the one diet thing we did that also came with workout stuff? I just found those DVDs. They're in that drawer in the kitchen.
Really?
Yeah, the books,
Oh.
the cookbooks.
I know. It was 21 Day Fix.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
you get your, I have literally tried everything.
Wait, no, was that the one that sent you the measuring
colored-
tape with you so you could measure your progress?
No, that was definitely a different
that was
one.
Beachbody.
Yeah, it was. But actually, 21 Day Fix is part of the Beachbody universe.
Yes.
But it was the colored Tupperware. So it was like
Proteins
blue
and
was
veggies.
fats,
Yeah.
healthy fats, and you can only eat the amount of that Tupperware per day. So like you measured everything in these Tupperwares, and if you had like a green that's like veggies, you can have 3 of those. So then you would like shove your fucking lettuce into the green one. You're like, just enough. And then you would just eat that. And that's how you like basically counted macros before you counted macros.
No.
The
Yeah.
crazy thing is, I've seen you go through so many of these.
I honestly-
and like when she gets into
It's
one,
called ADHD,
she is
bitches.
locked
No,
in.
it's so serious.
She is so serious.
It's almost
for
annoying.
10 days,
I
2
lose
weeks.
it faster these days. But I used
yeah,
to be
you
really
used
good.
to be really intense about it, but I prefer that you lose it because, unlike
Like
you,
Ozempic?
I try all of these things and then I like fudge it real quick, but I'll like pretend I'm doing it for longer. You do
You're a
it
giver
all
upper.
in
harder.
harder,
And
for,
then I give up.
yes, but you give up cold turkey. I just try and fudge a little bit and still pretend I'm doing it.
You know what makes me stay is when I see results. I'm like, okay, now I need to beat this. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
If I don't see results, then I give it up faster.
Yeah.
Right.
I need a quick fix, which
Yeah.
is why Ozempic is really good for me.
Right.
Because
Right.
it is literally like injecting it into my body and I don't have to do anything.
Right.
Honestly, this
made for
was
you.
made for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Orange Theory Fitness, real quick. I know you mentioned it, but
Yeah, we did that.
We were locked into that for a while.
I loved it.
That was pretty much
It's
still
still
points?
around. The splat points.
People
yeah.
do Orange Theory, yeah.
They still love it. I hated the rower. It was
I
rowing,
love
weights,
the
and the
rower.
tread. And I actually hated the
I don't
treads,
like
too.
circuits.
I hate circuits, and I also hate that I feel like everyone in there is like competing with me.
No, same.
And it's like, they even say at the front, they're like, you're just competing with yourself.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
You're competing with every single
Well,
person
and that's
in
why
your group.
I like going to classes, but I don't like going to those style classes.
Yes.
Because I need accountability. So like Peloton gets me, or not Peloton, SoulCycle like gets me there. Or
Yeah.
like yoga class gets me there, but I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
If I have to go anywhere, I get super fucking competitive with everyone who's around
Well,
me.
and also
then
it's like
I
a lot
get
of like stimulus.
Yes.
It's too much.
I need to like stay locked in, and me having to pay attention and move and like there's other people around is not my vibe. I just want to stand still.
Peloton has stayed around for me for a while, mostly because it's in the privacy of my basement and I go on and off of it, but they've got a lot of classes that I could fuck with.
Totally.
I think Peloton might be my shtick
And they
forever.
also have like different durations. It honestly is really good.
It's really good. And now they have this thing that they like create a program for you. So now that they've gamified it, I'm obviously all in.
Right, definitely.
And then this
You are a
sickness
very
I just
particular
got.
kind of person.
I know. I'm like, really? I have a problem. It's so annoying. But if you want me to get to do anything, just gamify it. Because then I've got to win.
Speaking of gamifying, should we quiz?
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Do you have any more?
No.
Okay. I have 12. We could rip through as many as you feel like you're
I want to
succeeding.
win, as you know.
Okay. Which workout class is currently blowing up on TikTok for its aesthetic studios and core burning exercises?
Currently?
Yeah.
Give me multiple.
A, HIIT, B, Zumba, C, Reformer Pilates, D, Spin.
Reformer.
Yeah.
Yep.
What makes Gen Z fitness trends different from past generations? A, focus on weight loss. B, all about long gym sessions. C, emphasis on wellness. D, no
Wellness.
interest in working out. Yes. C.
They care about is wellness.
It's so gross.
Yeah, it's annoying.
What is Hyrox? Hyrox.
Hydraulic Roxycontin.
Nice. A dance trend.
Do you remember Hydroxycut?
Yeah, that's what made me think of it.
Hydroxycut.
Go ahead.
Hyrox, a dance trend. B, a wellness app. C, a new high performance fitness competition. Or D, a TikTok
it's that
filter.
because my friend Michelle does it.
It combines running with strength stations and is gaining major traction
No,
with
it's
competitive Gen Z
legit.
athletes.
It's like
CrossFit.
of today's generation.
Okay, dumb. What type of class is most associated with small repetitive movements and light weights for muscle toning? A, kickboxing. B, barre. C, HIIT. D, spin.
Barre.
Yeah.
That's the one.
It.
Because I've literally tried them all. Carry on.
What is a TikTok trend that encourages low impact exercise with an empowering mindset?
Ooh.
A, the runway challenge. B, a hot girl walk. C, Pilates.
Hot girl walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, fuck off with that. That's so annoying.
I hate it. It's just like you're walking and recording yourself.
I also hate when all these bitches do these TikToks. They're like, glow up with me. It's like, stop rubbing it in. And also, who dubbed you that you glowed up?
Right.
Like, honestly,
who
that
told you
is
that?
so presumptuous
I
to
know.
assume. And by the way, they have. But it's just like, who's that confident to be like,
Right.
I look so
well,
much
that's the
better
empowering mindset.
than I used to. Learn from me.
Yeah.
Like, do you look anything
And like you
me?
have like makeup and a coffee, and it's like that's not a workout.
No,
You're just like
and
going
it's
to
like
get a coffee.
sleep 8 hours. Yeah, fucking know that, bitch.
Yeah.
That's not
This-
going to be novel.
Right. Which of these fitness formats is often combined with mindfulness or mental wellness? A,
Yoga.
boot camp. Yep. What is the 12-3-30 workout trend on TikTok?
On the treadmill.
Yep, I've actually done this
I know
before.
it's hard. It's fucking harder than it looks.
It's really fucking hard because the 12% incline, it's the speed
oh,
that
for
gets
the
ya.
listeners, you should say what it is.
Oh, it's 12-3-30 is 12% incline, 3 miles per hour, 30 minutes, and you walk. And it's a pretty good clip. You're walking
fucking
uphill.
hard.
Yeah, it is fucking hard.
I don't think I've actually mastered it. I don't think I can do it.
No, I actually can do it for like the first few minutes, then I have to slow down.
Yeah.
Or lower my inclination.
And you're literally going
inclination.
at 3. Your
Lower my
inclination is to lower your incline.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what's a quote soft girl aesthetic workout look like on TikTok?
Oh, I don't know that one.
A, intense HIIT and pastels. B, chill yoga and cute sets and gloss.
That's got to be it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Although the other one was hardcore calisthenics with glitter.
Calisthenics? What does that even mean?
Those I used to do before sports.
I know, but like, what is that? It
Like
just,
high knees and
loosens up
stuff.
your
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
joints.
Get the heart going, get
Yeah,
the blood
okay,
flowing.
Whatever. It's so lame.
Stretch it out.
What's the main goal of the quote 75 hard challenge often discussed on TikTok? A, lose 75 pounds in 75 days. No. Well, it's not my quiz.
You're giving it away.
B, build muscle mass with 75 reps a day.
Oh, that's it.
No.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
C, mental toughness through strict discipline.
Okay.
D, 75-minute daily workouts.
Oh, that. The
No,
last.
it's C.
Mental toughness. They
Yeah.
love to be in their head.
I know.
They
it's
love
so
it,
annoying.
and they like are so superior about
we
it.
think too much.
Like,
get over it.
but also like, oh, you mastered the mind.
Right.
Grow up. Be anxious and
Also,
fucking
not
neurotic like the
everything-
rest of us.
But also, not everything is like worth thinking that hard about. Like, I just think
Fair
that we're
point.
wasting a lot of time.
Fair
Like,
point.
it just doesn't matter
they're
that
just
much.
so self-righteous about being like in tune with their bullshit.
Yeah, and it's got to be tiring. Like, give it up.
Yeah, agreed.
What's the cozy cardio trend?
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Running in oversized hoodies, a la wrestlers in
That makes sense, actually. Okay.
B, slow, low impact cardio in pajamas with candles and TV.
I hate that. I hope that's not it.
C, dancing in socks. D, nap breaks between treadmill sets. That seems hard to do.
I think it's the first.
No, it was B, slow, low impact cardio in pajamas with candles and TV.
Are you fucking
Cozy
kidding me?
cardio.
I hate that.
I know.
They're losers.
Well, that's because it's like combining exercise with
being cozy.
Wellness.
But exercise shouldn't be cozy.
self-care. It's not supposed to be.
This
your
is where I'm like,
uncomfortable.
take me back to the diaper guy and fucking punish me in a room that's
Yes.
hot rather than that.
No, exactly. And I didn't want to participate. That's it. You did really good.
I think I did the best I've ever done.
Yeah, probably like a 98%.
I think this one and the food garbage that we ate that was like diet culture, I really crushed.
No, definitely.
Like I have such
well, you've done too many of them that you can even
good
guess.
experiences.
Yeah,
I have such an unhealthy relationship with this. Okay, well, this was a delight. What are your final thoughts?
a
Is
lot.
that your stomach?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Or did you fart?
No,
That was wild. It was like a growling cat.
Are you hungry? I'm kind of hungry.
Did it make you hungry with all this workout talk? It's like we worked out.
We did work out.
Yeah.
Burned a lot of calories here
Yeah.
today.
I don't know. I think I like some of those dumb trends just because they were silly. But
Do you want them back?
I just don't think I would be the same kind of participant.
Same.
Do you want to do any of these dumb new trends?
Well, I don't want to do cozy cardio.
I definitely don't want to do cozy cardio. I don't want to do any cardio,
I do
but
kind
definitely
of
not
appreciate
cozy.
the less is more thing. Like doing 15 minutes of something is better than, like killing yourself or not doing anything at all, if that makes sense.
That's why I like the Peloton. You
Yeah,
could do
so,
40,
like,
you could do 20, you
right.
could do 30.
I do like that shift in mentality where like you don't have to be in the gym for an hour or running or killing yourself.
Do you remember you only could do it by packing your shit up, going to a place, signing in, joining the session? Now I could just come down in my fucking workout gear.
Yes,
and then
it's just
sit
more
in it
accessible.
and get a UTI. Apparently,
Right, seriously. I mean, that's just the
I
risk
think
you
that's
run.
the risk you run, and quite frankly, it's worth it. Okay, I'm with you. I love a little snackable workout.
Yeah.
I love being addicted. I don't mind if something else comes into the ether that I can be addicted
The dance
to.
workouts I could.
But I don't want it to be wellness focused, just in principle.
No, I understand.
Like we can do wellness things and we can take care of ourselves and eat
they don't
well.
need to be combined
They don't
to
need
me.
to be combined
because
It's so
inherently
annoying.
exercise is wellness.
Correct.
So you need
Yeah,
to.
like why do you need to rebrand it, fucker?
Right. And why do I need to like have lip gloss when I go on my hot girl walk? Like that's not relevant to me exercising.
If you don't look disgustingly red with poofed out hair
know.
after your walk, you didn't do it right.
I know, I hate
Okay?
that though.
If you're well enough, bitches,
Yeah.
to put on lip gloss and look pretty, you didn't work out.
And like have your little headphones on above
oh
over
my
your.
god!
It's gross.
Oh my god! They have so many accoutrements.
Yeah. And like
And-
the sets need to be cute.
Oh, the sets. Meanwhile, I'm like, how much did you spend on that set?
right.
To
And you
go for a
probably
walk.
didn't sweat in it.
Honestly, they need to go fucking take their licks at Bikram Yoga before
Seriously,
they start doing
seriously,
hot girl walks.
Before you start telling me what to do, okay?
Okay, I actually feel really impassioned about this. Brandon, do you have anything to say, sir?
No, I didn't really do any.
You did CKO with me, which we
I
didn't
did
talk
CKO.
about.
And you did
Brandon's
Orange
kicks
Theory.
were so
Bad
bad, and
kicks.
Theo has them.
Yeah.
They were like dead fish, like they just like
It's the hip flexible. I can't get my leg up that high.
they like
You know what could help with that?
gear up and
Stretch lap.
fell down. Honestly, he needs more stretching. Oh my god, he tried to teach me a stretch the other day, and he like couldn't remember it, and he was like thinking about Alex, and he's like, "Well, Alex had my arms." So then he's like, "Okay, turn to the left.
Brandon,
okay,
I
lean
love
in."
that.
I'm like, "This isn't doing
No,
it."
I
No,
love
we
that.
got there,
Yeah, we did.
and you're better now.
My back still hurts, but we felt better.
Well,
in that
you did
one
it. You
moment.
did it once.
Yeah.
You got to keep
Okay.
doing it.
Oh, right. It's about discipline.
Yeah,
That's what
it
they
is.
say. That's
you
what Gen Z
understand
says.
discipline.
Okay, well, that was a delight. What are we doing next? Mighty Ducks.
Yep, the Mighty
That
Ducks.
feels like a good
an
topic.
epic trilogy.
Hockey
And-
season starting. It's perfect.
Yeah, no, it'll be great.
We love this for us. Okay, well, until next time, we are the dustiest, mustiest, crustiest millennials you ever did see. Bye. Do you need to redo that? I mean, you stutter stopped like 3 different times.
I got so thrown
And I
off.
only
by-
shake weight gestured once, so it wasn't all my
But
fault.
from that point forward, I was lost. No, we're good.
I guess we leave it.